What's going on, Conquistadors? This is Scotty Larios, and welcome back to Round Like Me, the channel where we talk about a lot of well-rounded things. And I put out a quick little 1 minute and something video yesterday saying that coming back today. So welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Welcome to the Conquistador family. Someone suggested Chunquistadors. Kind of like it. I don't know. We'll see if it sticks. But if you are new, welcome. Thank you for checking this out. If you've been around for a while, thank you for coming back. Totally appreciate it. So today, the video is about a couple different little things. There's a lot going on in my world at the moment, and then I had a little bit of a Twitter beef. This weekend. It's pretty exciting stuff. So to really let you know what's going on, I told everyone that I was having a back procedure last Monday. Last April, my back started bugging me, and I've never had back issues before, but went to the chiropractor all summer, ended up having to go in, get an MRI. They realized that the discs in my lower back are starting to degenerate, and not regenerate, which would be amazing, and I'd be Wolverine. But they're starting to break down, and because of that breakdown, it's causing a lot of pain. And so I've had 2 different procedures to try and help that pain, and without completely cutting me open, but I'm doing okay. It's not 100%, but I can actually get out of bed, so that's an improvement. I could barely get out of bed for several months last year, in 2018. So the really big news is we are going to be putting our house up for sale. Crazy, right? I know. I've lived in this home for 19 years. We are back in my garage, if you haven't figured out. This is the backdrop I originally was going to put in our videos, but now that our house is in pure chaos mode, I went back to the backdrop with the Captain America shield. And our house is kind of turned upside down right now, getting ready to list it for sale. The reason we're selling our house is that by just a crazy series of events, we may have a home that we could really grow into for our family. So it's crazy right now because it's crazy to me because I've lived in 10 different homes over 9 different cities in 2 different states on the west coast of the United States, and I've been in this house since it was built. I picked out the lot, I picked out the home, I watched it being built from the ground up, and I've been here for 19 years. But I hadn't planned on having a family with 3 children. And this house is starting to, we're starting to feel the pinch of 5 bodies, a dog and a hamster, all living in one place. And so we had some friends that were looking to downsize, some people we've known for a very long time, and their home is pretty much the idea of a forever home for us. It's one where we can grow, where our kids can spread out and have their space, where our house can be the house where our kids want to bring their friends over and hang out. We want to be that home. And it's already got that warm, homey feel to us. It was built in 1980, so there's this sense of nostalgia. And the bonus, the really big bonus, is there's an extra room. There's an extra room where I might be able to set up my own YouTube/music space. A space where the kids could go in and jam, and a space where I can go in and film whenever I want, which is a dream. It's a dream I didn't know I had a few years ago, but after doing this and working with the Fine Brothers, it's a dream I've had for a little while. And that dream might be coming to fruition, but so many pieces need to fall into place, and so many things need to happen. I'm trying to contain my excitement because I've watched so many of these things fall through in my life growing up with my family and thinking we were going to get this house and it didn't happen, or we were going to move here and that didn't happen, that I'm trying to push down that excitement for fear of being crushed, emotionally crushed. Because this house that we might be moving into already we'd shut the door on it. We thought there is no way we could afford this house. No way we could do this. We told the people, go with this other person that's looking to buy it. And they said, okay. And then all of a sudden, last Monday, after my back procedure, I get a message saying, Scotty, can you give me a call? And they're like, we want to work with you. The other person fell through. And you're like, okay, hello, door back open again. So, just if you're thinking about that, if you want to send some good vibes, some prayers, some any kind of thing, some money. No, I'm just kidding. If you want to send any of that our way, it would be appreciated. Just because we're praying hard and we're hoping that this thing works out. It's a great opportunity for our family. So with that comes the possibility of other things, and it's all dreams right now. But some other things that we might be having the works. We might be cooking up to bring in a little extra side income from this, because YouTube doesn't really. I'm not making. I made like 19 cents on the video from last Monday or this month. I've made 19 cents this month. Yeah, America. So that's the big news, and that's the one thing that's consuming my head right now, the house. But then the other thing that happened this week, or this weekend, was that I got into a little Twitter battle with someone. There was a comment that was made that I deemed as rude towards one of my friends. Okay? And I always try and take tense situations or situations where there's a little bit of, I don't know, it could go south real fast, not be a really good situation. I try and take those situations and deal with them with humor. So I'm on Twitter on Saturday night, and this guy makes this comment, and so I was like, dude, come on, man. It was just this rude comment directed at a friend of mine, and I did not take kindly to it. And so I responded in a rather snarky but funny, well, it was funny to me. I thought it was freaking hilarious. And tone, and it was not well received. I'll just say that much. It was not very well received. If you follow me on Twitter, you could actually go back and kind of see where it was headed. But there are other ways to deal with this in these situations. And I went humorous. And the person that I directed the reply to, I don't know if they even got the joke. I think it kind of went over their heads, and then tried to reply. Now, there are certain situations. I am not a confident guy. I am not a cocky guy at all. But there are certain times where you know that you've already got this person beat before they even begin. My comment was the best honey bake. Well, it was a good one. I'll just say that. I'll give myself credit. I thought if you're new to the channel, we don't say roasted in my classroom when a good little comeback comes out. We don't say, oh, kids, because the kids all go, ooh, roasted. I don't say roasted. We trademarked honey bake, not the actual trademark, because honey baked hams are delicious, but we say honey baked, and so it's kind of sweet with a little saute, and so we say, oh, you got honey baked. Well, dude, this guy got honey baked, like baked, done, Easter supper, ready to go, and tried to come back, and with the comeback, I was like, oh, buddy. You don't want to do this. You really, really don't want to do this. Because I've been doing this a long time. I've been called a lot of things. I've been told lots of things. And growing up, I was always the guy that would think of the great comeback I was the guy that would always come up with the great comeback like much later after the fact, and I'd be like, dang it, I should have said that. Well, after years of taking that abuse, I should do a self-help thing. Like, have you been picked on? Do you think of comebacks much too late? Then you should take Scotty Larios' course on honey baking. But I after all these years of thinking through these things, I've gotten pretty fast at throwing out these comebacks. And he wasn't ready. This guy was not prepared. And so it got to a point where I started feeling bad because it took this turn and I could sense it. So I tried to reason. I tried to reason with this person. This person did not want to be reasoned with. They got to the point where they were like, oh, I've had teachers like you, and oh, you're a perfectionist. Let me just say, part of the problem was the dude said in the tweet, I'm a duck, asterisks, quake. Huh? You spelled quake? You took the time to type an asterisk, and you didn't take the time to check the word quack, but you wrote quake? Right there. You lost before anyone responded at all. And so the guy is furious that I'm a perfectionist, and he's like, I've had teachers like you before, and I've told them to bleep, 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 and so then they go to profanity. When they have nothing else to offer or give you, they start cursing at you and start using curse words to describe you. And I was like, you got nothing. You got nothing. And so I tried to reason with this guy. Guy said he had teachers like me, and I was thinking to myself like, oh, you mean teachers that cared about your grammar and your speech? Oh, heaven forbid the teacher try and point you in the right direction of how to actually talk and write in a proper manner. I mean, it's not like it's their job or anything, right? So I just left it. After the last one, I left it. The dude didn't respond after that, which I'm thankful for, because if he had said something, I was at that point where I'm like, I used some humor. You didn't get it. Because sometimes when you get got by some good humor, you just gotta own it and be like, okay, that was a good one. He didn't say that was a good one. He tried to fire back. He lost. Again. And let me tell you, I know it's not about like, it's not about winning arguments. This is not an argument with my wife. This is an argument with some dude on the internet that just wants to be a jerk. And this is a win or lose situation. And he done lost. And he kept going. And I was like, I tried to reason. I tried to be kind. Tried to make this turn of, you know, we've all got some stuff we can work on as people. You know, myself included. That's why I end the videos like the way I end the videos. And he wasn't having it. This dude was so just shut down from the outside world that you could see that this was not going anywhere. And at that point, you just leave it alone. You don't need to have the last word. You don't need to say one last thing. You don't need to throw in one last honey bake. You just leave it alone. And maybe that's the life lesson for today. Maybe that's what you can take away from this video, is that sometimes it's not worth arguing with someone who doesn't actually want to participate in the conversation. They are already dead set on what they are going to say. Sometimes there's no convincing people, and sometimes you leave it there, you walk away, you're done. Done. You done got honey baked. Done. So that's the exciting stuff that's going on. My back is hopefully improving. I'm not really helping it that much. Like today, I actually played with the basketball team at practice a little bit, and while it was really fun and it you know brings the boys closer together, it wasn't great for my back. So I'm feeling it right now, even while I'm filming this. And the house we're putting our house up for sale, and we may be getting a new home that could be the potential space for us to grow old in, which would be awesome. And you're thinking to yourself, you're already old. That's right. Yes, I am. And then I had a big old Twitter beef. I don't know if I should be excited about it. I thought it was fun. And maybe the other person on the other end didn't think it was fun, but I thought it was fun. And I'm sure maybe he felt like he was victorious because I didn't respond at the end. But we all knew who the real winner is. The guy who got the good honey bacon at the beginning. This guy right here. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back on a Tuesday. I know usually it's Monday. I'm still shooting for Monday. Consistency is key. And I will try and be consistent with that. But thank you for coming back. If you made it this far, you're amazing. And remember, Conquistadors, be a better person tomorrow than you were today. Because there is always room for improvement. Always room for improvement for all of us. And I'll see you next Monday on Round Like Me with Scotty the Chunky Spaniard. We're going to get back into some school stories. Not stories, but maybe some stuff that's been going on. I'm going to figure that out as this week goes on. But I'll see you next week. Leave a comment. Hit that like button. All the fancy stuff the big YouTubers say. I just appreciate you being here. Be good people. I'll see you next week. Bye. I waved before I said, see you next week. Bye. And then there was no wave. That was great. Now the dog's barking because maybe I'm too enthusiastic. Gosh, dude. My face. Okay. See ya. Bye.